He let go of the toy truck and grabbed my leg. "Daddy, we have to leave, right now." Words that didn't fit an afternoon at the park. No reason, no panic, just a pull, a grip that arrested my heart. I looked around, kids playing, laughter, sunshine on swings. "Why, buddy? What's wrong?" His finger trembled as he pointed to the ice cream truck. I followed his gaze and froze. The vendor stood behind the truck, face turned away, shifting weight, like they knew I was watching. Too deliberate. I crouched beside my son, voice low. "Let's go home, okay?" He nodded, eyes wide. Silent alarm roaring in his chest. I clutched his hand and walked backward, watching the vendor's reflection in the truck window. The man's gaze held mine, a flicker of recognition. Or threat. We exited the park without a word between us. By the car, I paused, hand on the door handle. One last glance. The vendor turned on the truck's engine, its bell jingling mockingly. At home, I buried us in routine. Lunch, nap, calm. But my smile was brittle. The ice cream bell haunted me. He didn't cry, but he asked, "Daddy, was that guy bad?" I said, "He was just tired." Truth hid behind lies for now. But I saw it, that flicker in my son's eyes. Trust fractured. That night, searching for answers, I found texts on my wife's phone. Date, the park day. She'd canceled lunch plans abruptly. New message, changed mind, going to the park, be back later. From someone named M, Milton, or Maria. Emptied playground? Missing context? I stared at the screen like it was telling me exactly what to do. Over the next week, I watched. Cameras at the park entrance, busier days, patterns. I learned who came, who left, who lingered by the truck. I traced M's number, untraceable, prepaid. Then I found something else. My wife's account had flagged a charge, a motel room, ironically near the park, same day. No exit to that motel from the park side. Someone walked, just like the vendor did after he left. I didn't confront, I covered. I installed tracking on my son's backpack, GPS only. When she left the house after work, I'd see her path, home or park. Mostly home, but that one day? I did nothing. I followed the breadcrumbs. Late night, maps showed her at the park entrance, walking the opposite direction, toward that motel. Not returning with our son, but alone. My phone buzzed, tracker pinged, her car in the motel lot. I drove there directly, waited in the car, cold engine, colder heart. Watching. Him and her through window glass. Touching, faces close, laughter quiet but clear. Inside, she spoke words I'll never forget. "It's just been lonely since." Her voice cracked, apology hidden within confession. I didn't watch more. I left quietly. At home, I waited, sat at the kitchen table when she walked in, keys in hand. She flinched when she saw me. I placed a folder in front of her quietly. Inside, motel receipt, GPS logs, park camera stills, motel room photo. She stared. Confession formed and died in her eyes. "Why?" she whispered. I answered only with the folder. Mourning. She expected confrontation, tears, forgiveness. I said neither. I told her I'd take the boy away. Except I didn't. Not yet. Instead, I left 2 envelopes on the hall table. One for temporary custody papers, signed by my attorney, filed, ready. The other for the park trust fund. I'd cut it in half. She could keep her share, but only if she left town. Far. She stood frozen. I said, "You can come to court, you can apologize, but he won't forget." She tried to plead, beg, explain. I didn't listen. I grabbed my son's backpack, leaving the envelopes behind. At the front door, I knelt beside him. He looked up, scared, tested. I said, "Let's go get ice cream. Just us." He nodded. I moved our lives. New apartment, new routine. No ice cream trucks near playgrounds. She sends me messages, promises, remorse. I read them all. Delete. No reconciliation. No turning back. In time, my son smiled again. Not at ice cream bells. At me. When he holds my hand, eyes unclouded, I know I did what was necessary. I look at her message asking to visit. I say nothing. He's safe now. And that is enough.